Alright guys, what's up? Universal Mastery. So in today's video, what I'm going to be talking about is how to summon a demon. Stay tuned. So the first thing that I want to do before I go into this is I'm going to light an incense, because an incense is always showing a sign of gratitude, and it's an energetic offering that you give to a spirit, to a entity, to a being. Okay, so I'm going to light this incense in honor to, you know, whatever spirits are here right now. Just to show a sign of respect, a sign of gratitude, as well as to my higher self, because my higher self is also a spirit, just like we all have our own individualized, unique, a custom spirit within all of us that is very unique, yet intertwined with all these other beings as well. So that's all set, offerings done, and basically if you don't know about like what offerings are and how it works, it's basically you're lighting an incense and it's producing a flame, it's producing heat, it's producing this energetic current. That's why when you look at a fire, you can see it. You know, if you ever look at a bonfire, you can see, if you look through the fire, you can see everything, like you can literally see energy emulating from the fire. They call it oxygen, right? And oxygen's also energy. So basically this is an energetic offering. So if you didn't know, now you know. But other than that, just to go right into it, so this video is going to be called How to Summon a Demon. If you stay tuned to my videos, then you know that I made a video in the past called How to Summon an Angel, and actually this is a very popular video. It seems to be getting like at least 30 views a day. People really want to know how to do this. So I got a request that someone wants to know how to summon a demon, so that's why I'm sitting here right now making this video. And honestly, it's very similar to the How to Summon an Angel video. But I'm going to add my own unique twist to this video, and I'm just going to throw in some extra things that I see fit, that I can. And I'm also going to let you know what to expect when you summon a demon, let you know what exactly demons can do for you, how to approach working with them, and I'm just going to go in on the whole gist of why you would even want to do this in the first place. So if this is what you're trying to figure out, then stay tuned. I'm going to give it to you right here. So first thing first, how to summon a demon. Very simple. Honestly, it's very simple. What you're going to do is you're going to take a little flashcard, you're going to take a piece of paper. I have notebooks. I have notebook paper in here. As you can see, I have something written. You know, I have like stuff like this. This is a sigil, okay? So you just take like a piece of paper that you have open. I'm not going to go into my notebook too much. That's kind of my personal work right there. But basically, you're going to draw the sigil. So to find the sigil, you can go on Google, type in the demon's name, go on Google and type demon's name sigil. Okay, so blank sigil, then the sigil should pop up. If you guys need any further like advice, or if you need any help, there's always a great WordPress that is something that I go to, produced by a guy named VK Jahanam. I've been following his work for, you know, roughly a year now, and he's a very trusted source. I definitely like his work, and I like the fact that he puts a lot of time and energy into his craft. So he does have a WordPress where you can, you know, check out rituals, you can look at sigils, you can look at channeling ends, all those things. And that's called VK Jahanam's WordPress. Okay, you can search it up and you'll find it right when you type it in on Google. It'll be the first thing there. Also, you could go to Google Images and just type in what I told you, and that will pop the sigil up there. So once you have the sigil, you're going to draw it. So use your intuition, okay? So when you get an intuitive feeling like, okay, you know what? If you want to make the sigil special, you can get an intuitive feel by intentfully thinking about the demon that you're working with and asking, what color do you prefer? What color do you prefer I draw the sigil with? Yada, yada, yada. And then once you have that, go ahead, draw the sigil, whatever color, with whatever color that you use. once you have the sigil drawn out, what you're going to do is you're going to gaze at that sigil. So the way to activate, to open up a sigil as if it's a gateway, because that's what it is, but it only becomes a gateway once you fall into the right state of mind. So basically what you're going to do, and this is why meditation is so important, because when you get into the meditative state, that's when you start to activate a sigil. Matter of fact, I'm wearing a sigil. I completely forgot I'm wearing this shirt. So my sigil is right here. This is a sigil right here, okay? So, shameless plug. First link in my description is going to be where you can get my merch, where you can get shirts with literal sigils on it. Powerful sigils, okay? So, okay, back to what I was saying. So, you can open a sigil with a simple gaze, but the key is you want to get into a meditative state. So you want to let go of the conscious thought for the most part, and you want to just relax your face. You want to be able to take a big breath and not worry about the mundane things in life. The only thing that should be on your mind is you gazing at this sigil, intentfully trying to make contact with a demon for a specific purpose, or maybe just to have the experience. Okay, so that is going to be how you open a sigil as a gateway. So you get into that meditative state, you're gazing at one part on this sigil, which is going to require some patience. Okay, if you're jumping into this at first and you think some amazing crazy shit's going to happen, there's a big chance it might not. Okay, I'm not going to say it's not going to happen, because there's a big chance it will happen. Actually, most of the time when people make first contact with demons, they do have pretty crazy experiences. Meaning, they have an experience happen and it blows their mind because they didn't even believe that shit in the first place. Okay, so in my life, in my daily life, this shit happens all the time. I see supernatural things all the time. I see demons around me. I see them manifest. I see them work in my life. I see them show symbols that they're working in my life. I see them showing me signs. It's becoming a normal part of my life. I work with these beings. It doesn't shock me. I'm not like, oh my God. There's times where they do really cool things where I'm like, that's so fucking dope, and I have to acknowledge it. But for the most part, I keep a lot of it up here. You know, a crazy thing will happen. I'll be sitting with somebody. I don't even tell them, because I don't want to waste my energy trying to explain my experience that I'm having with them, like that they're not having. There's no point, because it's not their experience. They don't understand the things that I'm seeing. You know, not everyone's going to understand the things that you see, the things that you channel, especially when you grow on this path. So, okay, so you get into that meditative state, you stare at the sigil, requires a little bit of patience. It happens quicker for some people. Sometimes you're more naturally inclined to these things, meaning your psychic senses are more attuned. But what you should start to notice then is that the lines should start to fade in and out. Okay, the lines should start to go in and out, literally like disappearing and reappearing. Okay, once this starts happening, and a good way to get it to that point is on that sigil, find a specific spot to stare at. Don't move your gaze at all. Just find the spot on the sigil that you feel drawn to and just stare at that for as long as you can. Then you may start to like completely just like get into a meditative state, which is a good thing. Then that sigil starts to literally fade in and out, disappear, reappear, disappear, reappear. That's how you know that you're opening the sigil as a gateway. That means the channel is now being open. That means the demon is now coming through and is going to be able to communicate with you, whether that's in your conscious or through outside visions, or being able to maybe audibly hear the demon. These are all possibilities. Okay, most of the time when you're a beginner, you know, these demons work with you. They're not going to go and completely just like fully manifest and just start speaking to you like it's a person in front of you, because that honestly would scare the shit out of you if they did that. So they're very smart. They're very intelligent. They know how to work with you. Okay, they know how to speak to you on a level that you're ready for. So in my experience, when I first made contact, and a lot of other people's experiences, these demons will speak to you in your conscious. So meaning you have to listen to your intuition as you're in that meditative state. You may hear words that sound like your own voice. It may sound like your own thoughts, but you'll realize it's something else. You'll realize something is actually implanting these thoughts in your head, and that is the demon that is doing that. So you got to be open, you have to be receptive to these thoughts that are coming in your mind. Once again, even though it may sound like your voice, it may be the demon disguising as your voice speaking to you, so that it's just a better way that you can handle it, essentially. So that's typically something that happens, and that's how you know that you're making contact. So if you have any questions, you can ask a question, like let's say in your mind, and then wait to receive an answer. And you have to be open, you have to be intuitive, and you have to trust that process. So that's how you open a sigil. That's how you make contact with a demon. Boom, we got it. Okay, so now, what are some of the reasons that you would want to work with a demon? Demons are very intelligent beings. They're very amazing. They're very helpful. They're very beneficial. Disregard what the fuck everyone else says about demons. Now, I want to mention this. Obviously, there are going to be some demons that don't have your best interests at heart. Just like any other spirit, just like any other human being, just like any fucking thing on this earth, there is going to be some that are very beneficial. Some people will help you. Some people will be great to you. Some people will take advantage of you. Some people will not be great for you. It's a balance, and it's about being aware enough to know, okay? It's about being smart enough to know, and a lot of this stuff comes from your intuition. A lot of this stuff comes from common sense, okay? So, you know, obviously, if you're going to go around and you're coming from a mindset that's like, you're just being very reckless, or if you're in a mindset that's like, I need these demons to prove me this, prove me that they're real, I need this, and you're just being like this really just ridiculous person, and you're going and you're channeling all these demons, you're opening up tons of demonic gateways, you're opening up tons of sigils, and you're coming from the place of show me you're real, or make this happen in my life, make this happen, and you're just coming like that type of energy, you might stumble across a specific demon that says, you know what, motherfucker, don't speak to me like that, and then he'll start fucking with you, okay? So you want to approach these beings with respect, because when you approach them with respect, and if you really knew the things that they can do for you, and the actual truth behind what they want to do for you, they really want to help you, they really want you to grow, because by you evolving, by you growing, by you reaching higher levels, it's actually benefiting them too. So they want to work with you, they want you to be strong. But how can you work with someone if you're constantly commanding someone in a asshole-ish way? You know what I mean? Like, commanding is amazing. You need to command these demons, but you can command out of respect. You can say, okay, do this for me. I'm going to go light an incense for you. I'm going to go, you know, do this for you. Or go do this for me, and I'm going to do what I need to do to follow through on that. Rather than just being like, go do this for me, go do this for me. I'm going to sit at home and not do shit and watch Netflix and expect everything to fall into place. Because that's not going to happen. And you're just going to end up fucking yourself up. You're going to get stuck in a spiral of stagnation. Okay, so the things that demons can do for you, there is many things they can do for you. They can help you improve your character. They can help you improve in social situations. They can help give you a lot of clarity on where your life is headed, where you are. If you continue to keep doing what you're doing, where you're going to end up. They can tell you things about the future. They can tell you things about the past. They can tell you exactly what you need to do in the present moment to have a certain outcome manifest. They can help literally rearrange situations in your life to manifest exactly how you want them to. Maybe not exactly the way you may think it's going to manifest, but the exact outcome that you're looking for. They can literally do that for you. They can work for you and with you, because it's going to require you to open that gateway. You are the gateway, right? These demons wouldn't be able to do their work if you weren't the gateway. So these are the things that they can do for you, and once you grasp that and you understand it from a more spiritually mature mindset, then you can have so many benefits by working with these beings in your life. So, you know, on the reverse end, I'm also going to give you the side of them that could screw with you if you don't know what you're doing, if you're not approaching it from the right direction, is they can take advantage of you, okay? If you're coming at it from a selfish standpoint, a point where you're not really trying to grow, you're just trying to command and tell them to do certain things, and you're not following through on what your word is, or if you're trying to lie to these beings, it's not going to work. They're intelligent. And you have to realize a lot of these beings have aspects that are connected with your own spiritual essence, meaning that you trying to lie to them is like lying to yourself. It just won't work. There's no possible way. So you want to definitely come at it with respect. These beings can be very destructive. They can destroy your life completely. They can destroy other people's lives for you. If you want someone's life to be done with, if you have a decent intention, honestly, you don't. That's the whole thing when it comes to karma. A lot of people think you need to have justice when it comes to like you doing a curse or you screwing with someone's life, and the truth of that is that's not true. These beings will, if you do a certain ritual, if you do a certain curse, they will act on that. They will go and they will do that. But there may, if you're not coming from the right place, if you feel like you're not justifying it right in your own being and in your own mindset, then you're going to take on some bad energy that you're not going to know how to transmute. Therefore, that's going to end up screwing you. Okay, so you don't want to do that. You want to feel justified when you do these things. You want to make sure you're doing it in the right attunement with your character and what's going to be best for you in a true sense, in an aligned sense. Like, what's going to be best for, the universe? What's going to be best in the sense of for my own evolution? Like, you got to make those choices and you got to be smart about it. You have to be spiritually mature. These are intelligent beings. I have to say that word over and over and over again. There's no trying to get around them. There's no casting them in a circle or in a box and commanding them. There's no calling down angels and saying, look, motherfucker, in the name of Archangel Michael, this demon needs to do this for me. Or in the name of Jesus, this demon needs to do that. These demons are older than that. They're older. They're more wise. They are literally more ancient. So you want to work with them. Your spirit, my spirit, we're ancient. We are very ancient. Like, that's why we work with these beings, okay? Not everyone understands that. That's why not everyone's going to be able to work with these beings in their lifetime. So as of right now, I think I pretty much covered everything that I want to cover. I know I just checked my battery on my camera. It's running low. So I'm actually just going to wrap it up here. If you guys have any questions, drop down in the comments below and I'll engage with you there. Once again, go in the description if you want to check out my merch. It has sigils on it. So you could even use a shirt and do the sigil work. So go ahead, drop down in that first link and my website will pop up and you can just order a shirt and they'll get shipped straight to your house. This is my merch. It's also pretty cool merch as well. And then feel free to add me on Instagram. Send me any direct messages and I'll engage with you there if you have any questions. And other than that, make sure, don't forget, like and subscribe. Definitely support my channel. These are really powerful messages. I love making them and I exert a lot of energy making these. So make sure you like and subscribe and hit the notification bell because I'm posting videos pretty often. So other than that, I'm going to catch you guys later. Peace.